Odin versus Zeus, two ancient kings, each ruling their own pantheon, two divine powers who have shaped entire universes and crushed countless enemies beneath their heels. But if these gods ever faced each other head on, who would prove supreme? Would it even be a fair contest? Let's break it all down. Zeus isn't just the most powerful Olympian, he's the undisputed architect of Greek myth. Born to Kronos, he rose up to overthrow the Titans and take the throne of the cosmos. From there, Zeus wielded cosmic dominion over the elements, storms, and the very balance of life and death. This is the god who forged the blade of Olympus, a weapon so potent that it could drain the collective power of gods and titans alike. When he activated it, the skies themselves split apart, the seas churned, and entire mountains were torn asunder to infuse the blade with the force of existence itself. In combat, Zeus is a terrifying opponent. He can conjure lightning storms that blanket the horizon, summon tornadoes towering over mountain ranges, and physically overpower nearly any opponent, even titans the size of continents. When Kratos fought him, Zeus moved so quickly he seemed to vanish, teleporting around the battlefield while launching lethal bolts of energy. He could even shatter divine weapons and erase Kratos' magic in an instant. And let's not forget that with a single thunderous strike, Zeus once annihilated both Gaia and Kratos at once. That's the level of power we're talking about here. Meanwhile, in the Norse realms, Odin carved out his own legend as the All-Father. He was both revered and feared, ruling over the nine realms and manipulating fate itself in pursuit of knowledge and dominion. Don't be fooled by his age and appearance. Odin is no frail sorcerer. He's a cunning strategist and a deadly fighter, able to duel Kratos, Atreus, and Freya simultaneously with Gungnir, the spear that never misses. Physically, Odin is powerful enough to stand toe-to-toe with Kratos and to slay Thor himself. Though it's worth noting, Thor had already been weakened from fighting Kratos. What truly sets Odin apart, however, is his unparalleled mastery of magic. He can teleport instantly, generate illusions, hurl curses capable of suppressing other gods' powers, and weave reality-altering enchantments. His most astonishing feat, after slaying Ymir, the primordial giant who gave birth to all existence, Odin crafted entire realms from the giant's remains, 6 unique worlds, each with their own time, space, and natural laws, all born from his will. He even created humanity on a whim, forging an entire species with a mere act of sorcery. Both gods are cosmic in scope. Odin can command elemental forces and weave spells that even the Vanir fear, while Zeus has raw destructive power potent enough to erase ancient deities from reality. Odin's strength is often overshadowed by his intellect, but he's no stranger to direct combat. He fought Kratos nearly to a standstill and demonstrated the speed to teleport and strike in the same instant. Still, when it comes to raw, overwhelming might, Zeus has the edge. Zeus's fury can shake the underworld itself, an entire dimension removed from the mortal realm. His attacks have vaporized beings who could casually reshape continents. Perhaps the most telling comparison, Zeus ended the war against the Titans single-handedly using the blade of Olympus to obliterate primordial entities whose power rivaled that of any Norse god. The most direct way to measure them might be by looking at their battles with Kratos. Odin confronted a wary Kratos, someone who had just survived brutal clashes with Thor and countless Einherjar. Even then, Kratos needed help from Atreus and Freya to secure victory. Zeus, however, presented a challenge so great that Kratos needed the ultimate power boost, becoming the embodiment of hope itself to survive. Before that transformation, Zeus obliterated Kratos' weapons, stripped away his powers, and reduced him to nothing with a gesture. When Kratos finally defeated Zeus, it was after channeling the collective force of every victory he'd ever earned. And even then, it was a close, desperate struggle. Both Zeus and Odin are monumental figures whose strength surpasses nearly any other god in fiction. Odin has unimaginable magical prowess and the mind of a master tactician, but Zeus's raw power, reality warping storms, and combat feats outshine even Odin's greatest moments. While Odin's sorcery could prolong the battle, eventually, Zeus's relentless force would overwhelm. If these two ever truly clashed, lightning against ruin, Olympian rage against Norse cunning, it would end with Zeus standing victorious over the All-Father. Zeus wins.